Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and the paranormal. Well, today I'm going to be doing something a little different. In fact, this is a new type of video. This is actually like a book report or book review, if you want to think of it that way, of The Magick of St. Expedite by Baal Kadmon. So when I started to think about this, it's like, I remember doing book reports in school, and I remember in 10th grade that I always wanted to do horror fiction in my English class, and I was always trying to convince my English teacher to let me do various Stephen King books like Carrie and Thinner and all of these others. So this is kind of like a book report of that particular book. So before I begin, though, I just kind of want to remind you of a couple things. Well, this one isn't a reminder. I actually did a podcast with another YouTuber. I'm going to put a link in the description at the bottom in case you want to see it. We talked about the occult, attunements, all types of things. So check it out. It goes for about an hour and 15 minutes, somewhere up there. So the next thing is that my Valentine's Day sale for the attunements is still up. Not on purpose, it's just I've been too lazy to take it down. Didn't feel like going through all the trouble. So take advantage of my procrastination, if you like, and go and check out the attunements that are associated with Valentine's Day themes, indirect or directly related to those. So we're talking about spiritual love, erotic love, all those other types of things. So I have like Jesus, Lucifer, Passion. I have Eros, Aphrodite. I think I have Ranave for charisma and charm. So check it out, and if you want to take advantage of that, that is still up. Try not to wait, because I might motivate myself within the next couple days to take it down. So let's get started. So this is the book. See if you can see that. Magick of St. Expedite, Baal Kadmon. And I like to collect any books on St. Expedite. So as far as Baal Kadmon as an author, everybody has the different things that they're looking for as far as reading is concerned. One of the things that Baal is known for is that he produces short books. They may even be considered chapbooks, 40 to 50 pages, basically very much brief explanation about the particular topic, and then he'll give you a certain amount of rituals, and he'll detail it step by step. So it's very much he kind of lays it out for you. Now that is to some people's liking, and to other people they don't like that. Some prefer kind of a more long form type of book going into thorough explanations about things. But if you're somebody who just give it to me a little bit and I will run with it, I'm motivated, then his books are pretty good for that. So the first thing he does when he talks about this book is that he basically says that the St. Expedite and other saints are kind of involved in the hoodoo tradition. So this St. Expedite is crosses not across things that are not just Catholic, but they're in other systems. So especially if you run into any type of eclectic system, you'll find St. Expedite, because he is kind of a rock star, and people like to include him in a lot of their practice. So he goes into the history, and I've mentioned this before about St. Expedite being first a Roman centurion who converted to Christianity, and then under a particular ruler he was martyred and beheaded. Now if you look at the statue of St. Expedite, it'll show him holding a cross and stepping on a crow. So that symbolizes, well, the crow, as the story goes, is really Satan shape-shifting into a crow. And what the story behind that is that St. Expedite wanted to convert to Christianity. Satan, as the crow, said, no, why don't you wait till tomorrow? And on the crow in the statue, it says tomorrow. And they show him like stepping on the crow, and he holds up the cross, and it says today, which means, no, I'm converting today. So that's how he is known as the enemy of procrastination. So if you wanted to work with him on changing that particular personality habit, he would be the one to go to. His feast day is April 19th, as I've stated in other videos. He is celebrated in New Orleans, where one of the stories about the Catholic saint statues coming, and one of them saying Expedite and opening up, and then there's the Roman soldier. So he's popular in New Orleans, he's popular in Brazil and other parts of the world. I believe that he said in the book that in Sao Paulo, that there are hundreds of thousands of people who celebrate on April 19th, celebrate St. Expedite. So he is very popular in parts of the world. He has a reputation of delivering. Now, as far as his book is concerned, he goes over the different offerings. Of course, you offer it after he completes the task that you give him, and it's usually pound cake. But he talks about other offerings, like red roses, like red wine, and of course public acknowledgement. And I know that that is very well known because on my St. Expedite previous videos, there'll be people who will thank St. Expedite in the comment section. So they know what they're doing. They're fulfilling their end of the agreement when he carries forth with their petition. He also talks about basic setup for this. So you may have like a statue of St. Expedite on the altar, a prayer card, red candle, that's the color it's associated with him, glass of water, and it's usually done on a Wednesday. Now he says that you do it for 6 days in a row. So you light the candle, red candle, you say your prayer, and, oh, I'm sorry, the 6 was something else. It's 7 days. So he recommends 7 days. I've known people who were successful with 1 day, so give it a shot either way and see what happens. He has as far as 6 different rituals with 6 different prayers for different purposes. So while St. Expedite is known for fast money, emergency situations, he kind of lays out 6 different contexts, 6 different rituals that you can work with St. Expedite. Now he says things that I don't normally find in books. He says that is very important that you give an offering if St. Expedite fulfills your request, because he says if you don't give him the offering, not only is it you're going back on your word, but he will take away everything that he gave you. He also talks about don't ever ask for something negative, no evil or no harm, because if you do that, then that could be he will turn that on you, and that same thing that you were wishing on someone would turn back on you. Now I know I've done a video also on the negative aspects of St. Expedite, in the sense that certain traditions will use him for that. But that's a little different because they're using St. Expedite as a gateway to another spirit, and the other spirit is doing that. So you can feel safe that if you're using the traditional kind of Catholic light type of stuff, be sure not to try to use St. Expedite for evil purposes or for destructive or dangerous purposes. I kind of want to stay away from the word evil. So overall, I kind of like the book. It kind of, like I said, it gives you a little bit of a taste of it, St. Expedite, a little bit of a taste for how to do his rituals. It gives you pretty much what you need to get started. There are other books. I believe Denise Alvarado, if I'm not mistaken, that's her name. She has a fuller book on St. Expedite that I like. And that is about it. It's going to be a kind of a short video. Let me know if you like these types of videos, because I could review other books that I like. So please subscribe and like. Check out the Etsy store if you want an attunement to a particular spirit, a spiritual connection to level up your magic and help your life. I also have a Patreon that people are taking advantage of, getting videos and private messaging and readings and coaching and all kind of stuff. So on that note, and also check out the podcast if you like, between me and Dottie the Psychic. All right, well, I will talk to you later, and I'll see you in a future video. Thanks.